Hello and welcome to the Good Art Friends, where good friends discuss good art. And today I'm thrilled to not only be joined by my good friend Jonathan, but also Tyler and Ellie are back to once again draft good art coming out this year. Jonathan, Tyler, Ellie, thanks for joining me.
Happy to be
Yep.
here.
Thanks for having us.
So
Yeah.
good to be back in 2026.
Yeah, yeah. So there's our we can now say, second annual draft. So we're gonna start by looking back at our picks last year. Did you guys remember what you picked? Have you looked? Is this gonna be a surprise for anyone?
I looked, I remembered most of them. I was surprised to see some of, like, your picks, Spencer, but
Stupid Nintendo. Okay, okay. Yeah, we can start with Tyler. Um, so let's see. Your movie. So again, with this draft, we do a movie, show, music, then wild card. Your movie was Thunderbolts asterisk. Show Daredevil Born Again. A music Oasis reunion tour, wild card, just in time. How are you feeling about those picks now a year later?
they were fine. They were fine. Um, I mean, I didn't go to the Oasis reunion tour, but I heard good things. Um, Thunderbolts was okay. I mean, I enjoyed it, but it wasn't
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of those picks.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, yeah. Um, and then Ellie, you had Avatar, Fire and Ash, Stranger Things, final season, Lady Gaga, and then my favorite pick of the draft, the ban of TikTok. Comments.
What
It was gone for about 24 hours.
yeah,
I mean,
what a week that was.
yeah, and it's
It was
kind of,
such a weird week.
Yeah.
I mean, is it, a ship of Theseus kind of thing? Like at this point now, TikTok is split off and like owned by the American government, which is wild. Like, is that still TikTok? Maybe it was banned in a sense.
The Chinese version was banned, yes.
Yeah, yeah, that's what you meant, right?
Yeah.
I liked
Um,
that Ellie's draft had something from the very beginning of the year, 2 things from the very end of the year, and then Lady Gaga.
oh, no, that album came out in January
Mm.
of last year, I'm pretty sure. Maybe February, but it was early last year. And I mean, it was fun. I think the Avatar movie it was still great because it's James Cameron. We went and saw it,
Mm.
New Year's
Yeah,
Day?
not this year.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. Not in 2025.
Not in 2025.
The first day of 2026, in fact, is when we saw it.
Mm.
But it was good, but I don't think it was all the hype of the previous ones, but I think Stranger Things was the win of all because even after it ended, people still thought that they were just gonna randomly drop another
Yes,
episode.
secret episode. It's just a strange documentary.
You know how networks are always doing that? Just throwing out extra episodes.
Well,
Yeah.
and then the fact that they they saw a couple AI tabs up on the
Mm.
computer in the documentary, and they thought that the Duffer Brothers had used AI to write some of
Yep.
the script, and so
Yep.
that became, like, a whole thing too. It's been wild.
Mhm. Mhm. That was great. And then Jonathan, I remember a bunch of dinosaur talk. Let me see. In Cars. Yeah, F1, Abbott Elementary, including some mall episodes, Dinosaur
Yes.
Pileup, Car Fashion Week. All right. Yeah. What are your thoughts on your selections?
I feel pretty good. The F1 movie was great. Um, Very unrealistic, but just go in and decide that you're gonna watch a fun movie and you'll have a good time.
Yeah,
Very funny.
I came home from seeing that movie and I said to Ellie, "If that is what F1 was actually like, I'd watch it all the time."
Yes. Yeah, no,
Oh,
that team is not making it through the entire season. Like FIA is saying, "Yeah, you're banned for the rest of the season. Goodbye."
oh.
Um, but yeah, great movie. Have fun with that. Abbott has just continued to be phenomenal. Dinosaur Pileup ended up being the artist that I listened to the most last year on Spotify, for the first time ever. And I think mainly just because they put out their new album, and it's one of the things that I've listened to the most to move heavy weights with. Um, and then yeah, the cars look great.
You might be the most pleased with your picks, I feel like a year later.
I think so.
That's my guess. Yeah. Mine, um, Wicked for Good, um, which I enjoyed. I think like the production, all that. There's some character stuff that probably works better when you're seeing on a stage than when you're in a movie. Some of those kind of things there. Severance, I thought was fantastic. Non-country artists releasing country albums. I stand by that one, and like pretty much every
Which
member of
one?
Boy Genius. Oh, Julian Baker and Torres put out like a fantastic non-country artist, country album. It was really good. I like that. But then, yeah, I drafted a Mario game coming out, and that did not happen, which, Now the team that did Mario did make the Donkey Kong game that was up for Game of the Year, so I feel
Not
like
nope, nope,
partial
no
credit?
credit.
No,
Nope.
okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's all I had to try.
I was really
Um,
hoping you were gonna say that the Dinosaur Pileup album was a country album. That's what I was hoping to hear, that you guys just blended together a pick.
yeah, yeah. Okay. So yeah, any other thoughts on last year's picks or things
I
that you wish you picked that would have been like none of us were thinking Sinners probably in January, or
Yeah, I
That'd have
don't
been
think I
cool.
had
I
heard it.
If I could pick things from 2025, I'm going back and picking the fact that Abbott Elementary was there when Kyle Schwarber hit 4 home runs in a game.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
My
that
friends were also there, like very close to the cast while it was happening.
Yeah, and it's great too because you can see in like real time they're pivoting, be like, okay, the B plot's about Kyle Schwarber, and keep hitting dingers now. It's great. It's great.
isn't that basically what happened with that Jimmy Fallon movie, Fever Pitch, about the Red
Mm,
Sox?
Oh, I
yeah,
think
yeah.
so.
I think
I
the
for
movie was supposed to be about how they lose every year, but he still sticks with them and everything, and then they broke the curse and won the World Series that year. So they're like, "Okay, we're pivoting."
Yeah, I think you're right now that you say that.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Alright,
I think it's interesting that in the world of professional sports, we had 2 instances this year of teams winning for a second year in a row.
mm,
Because the Florida Panthers won the second year in a row the Stanley Cup, and then the Dodgers won the World Series for the second year in a row. That's probably rare that that happens, so I find that interesting.
yeah,
The
it's a
2
good
most
point.
accursed and evil teams.
Yeah.
the
No
the
one
teams
likes
that
it.
are just outspending everybody else.
Yeah,
That's pretty much where it's going.
it's accurate.
I knew I should have drafted deferred money. That was
Oh.
yeah.
That's a big art thing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna stretch another pick this year, so, Um, okay, now to come up with the draft, I'll go last, but, to set the first 3 picks. See, and maybe you guys know this, but out of the movies that we picked, which was what, Thunderbolts, Wicked for Good, F1, Avatar, how many combined, Oscar nominations did they get?
Ooh.
Oh,
Only one person can guess a number at a time because, no ties. Jonathan, what's your guess?
My guess is 13.
Ellie, what's your guess?
uh, hmm, I'm gonna go 5.
That was gonna be my guess. I'll go 6.
Tyler got it on the dot, so it's gonna be Tyler,
Hey.
Ellie, Jonathan, then me. Yeah, Avatar, has 2, costume design, visual effects, then F1 has 4, visual effects, editing, sound, and then Best Picture, it snagged the, Best Picture
Wait, wait,
nomination.
wait. Avatar got costume design? Isn't like 90% of that movie CGI?
No,
That's
I think the characters, at least partially the Na'vi people, I think I think they dress them up.
I I
No?
I haven't seen one since the first one, so I don't know,
Yeah.
but I love the idea of it being, like, visual costume
Yeah,
design.
very
Like, yeah,
confused by
sure.
Like,
it.
digital costumes, though, that is kind of interesting, actually. I thought
Yeah,
was
I
yeah.
mean
Who knows?
That doesn't sing the spirit. So,
Yeah.
anyways, so as a reminder, and let me say, so and oh, I forget. Do we are we doing snake draft or do we just repeat
I
the?
think we did snake draft last time.
Okay, okay. Um, so Tyler, Ellie, Jonathan, me. All right. So then, Tyler, you have the first pick.
I did this last year, and I don't like having the first pick.
Well, you should have, not guessed so well.
I think you should have gotten to be involved in this, and you just automatically get the last pick. Um, all right, I'm gonna take something I'm excited about right now, and that is the reboot of Scrubs or the
Mm.
revival of Scrubs.
Okay, that was not the, Bill
The
Mm.
Lawrence,
show, yeah,
show that I was expecting you to take. Okay,
yeah.
speak on it, why? Because
I,
the
I want to. I
last
want to.
season of Scrubs was so great?
I
You know
want
what?
to
It looks like
interject
they're kind of
here.
like wiping that all away because in that last season, they, like, destroy the hospital, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, we tore that whole hospital down, and we built a new one." The previews
Oh.
so far look like they're in the old hospital, like, they built the sets to look like the old hospital. I am not usually a big fan of reboots and revivals and things like
Mm,
that because I feel like, um, oftentimes you don't have the same people creating the show. You might have the same actors, but you don't always
yeah.
have the same writers and things like that, but the fact that they've got really the whole cast coming back,
Mm,
plus Bill Lawrence is coming back. You know, it's on it's on ABC again, which is it was better when it was on NBC, but it's on like an actual
oh,
network
I
and
didn't
it's
even
not
think
coming
about that,
back for like,
interesting.
Tubi or something like that. It's it's giving me some hope. I will probably be upset about it later, but I'm gonna take it's one of my favorite shows of all time. I rewatched it fairly recently and it's a show it's got heart, it's got humor, it's got,
Mm.
good storytelling and um, you know, I'm looking forward to see what they come up with now.
I am very upset because I, the TV challenged person, had
Yeah,
determined
yeah.
that this was going to be my pick.
Nice. Swipe that
Yes.
1-1. It's gotta feel good.
Yeah.
Oh, time to panic.
Did
Draft a
I
Yeah,
kicker, Jonathan.
did I do that last year too?
you
I
might
don't did you
have.
I
draft
feel
anything
like
related cars or dinosaurs?
I
No,
mean, do you
you took
consider the devil
Daredevil.
a dinosaur?
You
Ooh, Daredevil. You might have actually, yeah.
I
yeah,
took it first
I'm
pick.
I'm
yeah,
recalling this, yes.
yeah,
Oh,
It's at their
Jonathan's
yeah.
gonna
little
panic draft Abbott
animosity.
Elementary again. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad pick, you know?
It wasn't. It was a pretty good pick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
It's funny.
That's good. All right, Ellie, you're up next.
All right. This is also something very near and dear to my heart, but I think it's arguably definitely one of the biggest things happening in the music industry this year. So Ariana Grande announced a tour that is starting in June. And there's a lot of speculation that it is going to be her last tour that she does because she has taken such a shift over into acting.
Interesting.
She has this tour is for an album that she released back in spring of 2024. So, like, it
Huh.
took her 2.5 years just to get out on the road to do
Yeah.
it. And the tickets went like that.
Mm.
And I won a Ticketmaster battle that day, and I managed to snag 6 tickets for me and a group of friends to go see her in Atlanta, so I'm really excited about it.
Nice.
Um,
Nice.
she's been my girl for
Mm.
many years, but yeah, no, I just think she is shifting away from the music industry, and so I think this tour is gonna it looks like there's a good chance it's gonna be her last, so
I love the idea of a 32-year-old's last tour.
It's kinda a little childish Gambino a little
Me
bit,
Oh yeah.
and
Meanwhile, how many
she'll still be
goodbye
on the
Yellow Brick
stage.
Road tours has Elton John had?
Yeah. She'll still be on the stage, like, she's doing
Yeah.
a, revival of Sunday in the Park with George, with what's his face from
Jonathan Bailey.
Jonathan Bailey,
Mm.
people's
Mhm.
sexiest man of the year, yes, um, in London on the West End, so, like, she'll be on stage, but I think it's a little
Mm,
she probably is
mm.
not releasing new music for a very long time, if ever, and this is probably her last, like, pop tour.
That last album, that's the one that's got "Yes and" on it, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I do love
Mm.
that song.
Yeah.
She's a big fan of improv.
My oldest Eva loves watching that show that she, like, started on Nickelodeon, Victorious, where she's, like,
Uh-huh.
cat in this, like, weird, strange, bizarre, character, so it's
Mhm.
yeah, we have a lot of Ariana Grande in our house. Alright, that's a good pick. Even if it's not, it's a good pick. Even if it's not her last tour, it's a good pick. Yeah. Alright, Jonathan, what you got?
All right, we're gonna go music also, and I'm like 80% sure this is hopium, but like I think there's a very strong chance this is happening. Um, I do believe we are getting American football LP4 this year, and that is very exciting for me. A band that is averaging I mean, that this is their 4th album, and their first album came out 27 years ago, right? They put out their first album, and then they went to go do different things, and it got put in to be as, like, one of the top 25 most influential albums of all time
Hmm,
as ranked by, like, the Rolling Stone, I think, LP1, which has, Never Meant on it.
That's a great
Um,
song.
yeah, great song. Other favorites from that album include I'll See You When We're Both Not So Emotional. I do love that song. Yeah, I'm just very excited to get LP4. The last album included a song with Haley Williams when they did Uncomfortably Numb. Um,
Hmm,
yeah, just really intrigued to see how this group that really helped to pioneer a genre of music that I really love and see how they've evolved and changed.
meh. I actually got your music reference, though I only got that from you making me listen to them, but they're good. Yeah, I like that pick
Okay.
then. It still counts. Still counts.
Love
Oh, that's good. Okay, then I'm on the turn. Um, movie, there's bigger movies coming out, but I'm the most excited for, and Jonathan, we've talked about this. I might be swiping another one. I'm curious. Project Hail Mary. So fantastic. It's a wonderful book by Andy Weir. He wrote The Martian, and that was a decent one too. Just like that, like nerd science fiction kind of stuff. Just like geek in space. What do you do to like kind of get yourself out of problems? Yeah, starring Ryan Gosling. Everybody likes Ryan Gosling. Directed by Lord Miller, Spider Verse, Jump Street, all those kind of things. I think it's gonna be good. I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
looks good. It looks I heard it's really long. I think the runtime was, like, north of 3 hours or something, what I heard.
2 hours 36 is the
Oh.
runtime.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Oh,
Oh,
It's shorter than Megalopolis.
it's a low bar, but okay.
Yeah.
Oh, um, and then do. All right, for I'll go show. Um, so I love Tina Fey. So Tina Fey, when she's with what's his name? Robert Carlock, like 30 Rock, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, Great News, Girls Five Eva, like all those are wonderful. And they have a new show coming out with Tracy Morgan, and Daniel Radcliffe. Tracy
Uh,
Morgan's a
yeah.
disgraced football player who's trying to rehabilitate his image and has a documentary that like Daniel Radcliffe's character is making, The Rise and Fall of Reggie Durkins. And it's
Mhm.
like 80% of Tina Fey's shows are just incredible. And like the jokes per minute is absurd. But then 20% are just kind of strange. So this one might look bad. But I'm, if it's anywhere close to that like 30 Rock, Kimmy Schmidt, great news level, I'm gonna love it. Just
It's out.
stupid, stupid humor.
Have you not
So the
watched it?
pilot, no, I heard the pilot is out.
Okay.
I haven't seen it yet. And then, like, the rest come out, I think, in February.
Gotcha. They were playing the ads a lot during football, so,
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
yeah. I was like the combination of Tracy Morgan and Daniel Radcliffe was confusing me, but
Yeah.
I was here for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
A little
just
bit.
love, like, whenever they let Tracy Morgan loose, and it's just
Mm,
like, just go.
yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. It's, if we get anything near, Werewolf Bar Mitzvah, we're golden. We're golden. Okay, so then let me update our doc. It's back to you, Jonathan.
Alright, alright. To decide a show, I think I did, and I no longer remember what it is. I'm gonna come back to it. Um, movie. We'll go movie. There is, and again, on percentages, there is a 70% chance this movie is not good. However, I am going to be seated and I am looking forward to it. We get what's his name that wears the mask all the time and who just did
Jason.
Cabaret. No. Oh
Richard
boy.
Nixon.
My brain
Eddie
is
Redmayne.
telling me right now.
Oh, Hawk.
No.
Ethan Hawke? No, there's a movie with
No.
he's in a mask.
If you pick the movie, I might be able to help you with the
It's
actor in it.
Orville Peck. It's Orville Peck. We get Orville Peck playing Vega in Street Fighter.
Street
Um,
Gotcha.
Fighter.
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Um, Orville Peck wears a mask all the time, so now he gets to play the fighter that wears a mask all the time
Okay.
in Street Fighter and playing Vega. Extremely flamboyant. I loved playing Vega
Mm,
in Street Fighter 2. We've got 50 Cent as Balrog, the boxer.
is he
Not
really?
not Balrog that we know as M. Bison in the United States, even though M. Bison is the boxer in Japan and Balrog is M. Bison in Japan anyway. Um, I
We
am
all knew that.
excited.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, I
we
was
did
gonna
know
say. I
this.
thought you were
Yeah.
talking about,
Yeah,
who took down
common
Gandalf on the bridge,
Yeah.
yeah,
cause of Doom. Yeah.
common knowledge, common knowledge. But yeah, it's a very interesting cast. It's a very high star power cast, and the question is it going to work? But I tell you what, I will be seated.
Let me ask you this question. At the end of the year, which movie has a higher Rotten Tomatoes score, Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat 2?
Oh, it probably will be Street Fighter.
Okay.
Although, like, the thing is, like, you get different clientele for Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. Street Fighter is a great, like, fighting game, and then Mortal Kombat is great for fighting and then also styling upon your opponent so that you can choose which fatality you want to use on them.
Yeah, I do think the Venn diagram of fans for each is just one circle, though.
Yeah.
But, you know, I will say that even if this movie is bad, like, this movie will not be boring. So I think
No.
it's not a bad pick, and that even if it's bad, it's gonna be almost maybe even more amusing than
No.
if it was yeah,
A
yeah.
a quick tangent on fighting movies. I was hanging out at the Ponysaurus at Ironworks, which is a very odd combination of words for anybody who is not
Outside of
in
the
the
triangle.
wrong
Yeah.
area.
It's an
Um,
odd place sometimes too, depending
Yeah.
on the
yeah,
time.
yeah. But I was hanging out there and they just had a random movie on, and I realized it was Kickboxer, and I got to see Jean-Claude Van Damme do
Jean-Claude.
the dance. And I was like, oh,
Ooh.
everybody look at the TV. He's
Yeah.
doing the dance.
Yeah. Oh, he's
I
wonderful.
I love when there's a random movie on at a bar
Mm.
and it's on mute and
Yeah.
you just are still watching. I remember sitting one time watching Monty Python and the Holy Grail on mute, and it was still great. I got to see the
Yeah, you
Black
can just
Knight
hear.
scene.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do
Uh,
log them on my Letterboxd. If I'm there and I watch the majority of the movie, it gets logged.
yeah, I mean, you weren't missing much in terms of the hard-hitting dialogue of Kickboxer, so I think that one works.
Yeah.
Uh, okay. Ellie, back to you.
So the same thing happened last year where y'all made some picks that I did almost genuinely like had zero idea what you were talking about. And so that happened again this year. But here's the exciting thing is having looked back at last year's draft, I like now mostly understand those things,
Like
having
Car
like had
Fashion
them
Week.
happen this
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
So I'm like, okay,
Put it on
these
the
are
calendar.
things that I will hear about at some point. But it's great. It also means the board is wide open for me. So now I'm like, oh man, where do I go? Um, ooh, see, like if I picked a movie before Tyler, I could possibly mess him up. But no, I
Oh,
feel
do that. Do that. Yeah.
I don't know. The chances that we're gonna pick the same thing are probably pretty low. Um, but I am gonna go movie. I'm gonna go just because these movies are so big and it's such a big franchise at this point. I'm gonna go with the Hunger Games movie,
Mm,
new Hunger Games, Sunrise on the
Interesting.
Reaping. Yeah.
was that reaping sunset at the reap?
Sunrise on the
Sun-
Reaping.
yeah.
And it's the story of the second quarter quell.
Hmm.
Um,
It's about Woody Harrelson's character, but I don't get Woody
Yeah.
Harrelson, so I'm a little, like, partially excited, but also a little bummed that it's not just gonna be Woody
Yeah.
Harrelson the whole
Hey,
time.
Hey Mitch,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. I read the book was good. Made me cry. The casting, I can't say off the top of my head, but I remember every time someone was released in terms of the casting, I was like, yeah, that feel is this the one with Jason Schwartzman or is that the last one? I love anything with
wonder.
Jason Schwartzman. Um, but yeah,
I
that's
remember
good.
people being fairly disappointed with Songbirds and Snakes, the, like, first, I guess, spinoff
Prequel.
movie or whatever, prequel, yeah, yeah. So, like, kind of hoping this one's better, but we'll see.
I
People that read the books I know were not happy with how that one turned out,
I
but
heard Jennifer Lawrence is coming back, as Katniss in this movie. I'm assuming as, like, she's talking to Woody Harrelson and it's like, "Hey, what happened when you did this?" Like, and he
oh,
goes back and tells the story. I'm imagining how that's gonna work, but, um
I wouldn't expect I don't wanna do any spoiler based on the book, I wouldn't expect anything big when that was announced. This isn't like a someone might take it later, Avengers Doomsday, like, panic recasting kinda thing, I think. Um, but yeah, yeah. That's a good
I
pick.
hear that they're still putting out chairs for that to tell us who's in the movie.
That was a interesting week. Okay, Tyler, you're on the turn.
Oof. Alright, I'm not actually worried about you guys taking any of my other picks, so I don't have to be strategic about this at all. Um, I'm gonna take my wild card here, my miscellaneous. I am
Mhm.
excited for, NBC Legendary February. Um, and NBC has the rights to the Olympics, the Super Bowl, and the NBA All-Star Game all at the same time.
Interesting.
All at the same time. I'm very fascinated to see, like, are they gonna, like, go from Super Bowl right into Olympic coverage, and then, like, I think the NBA All-Star Game's the weekend after. NBC has spent billions of dollars on sports rights in the past year. Um, I'm really fascinated about how they're getting into all this. I don't know if you saw this too, but they also bought Sunday Night Baseball. So
Yes.
Hmm.
all year it's Sunday Night Football into Sunday Night Basketball into Sunday Night Baseball, right back into Sunday Night Football. So Sunday nights are sports all the time for NBC. But
Interesting.
their month coming up is about to be insane, and I feel for Mike Tirico.
Yeah,
Hmm.
on the baseball thing, like, I'm very excited about the fact that, like, they were able to finesse Sunday morning baseball
Yeah.
into
Mm.
Sunday night baseball, which means that we no longer get Sunday morning games, which is
Yeah, those
great.
11 o'clock games
Oh,
always mess, like,
they're
it's not
still doing them. They just took
I
Oh,
over the
choose
interesting.
rights.
to I choose to ignore them. I choose that they don't exist.
Those teams are only playing 158 games. Those weeks don't count.
I'm pretty sure people were ignoring them when they were on Roku too, so
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't realize they had all those. I mean,
Mhm.
that's a coup getting curling, so good for you, NBC.
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
Super Bowl right into curling. The
Basically.
the
I
prime
mean,
time on prime time matchup we've all dreamed of.
I actually think that might be the dream. So,
Yeah. That's good, that's good, I like that. Alright, what's your
Oh, it's me
next pick?
again.
Yep, yep.
Mhm.
Okay. Alright. Um, I'm gonna do it. Nothing has been announced, but
Yes.
all of the signs are pointing to, us getting a new Olivia Rodrigo album.
Oh, yeah, that did
Ah.
Yeah. I'm here
pop up
for
a
it.
bit when I
Jonathan
was yeah.
and his non, uh, normal music taste just looks so upset that I just took Olivia Rodrigo.
No, no, no. I love
No, everybody
Olivia. I
loves.
love
Yeah,
her so much.
yeah. Vampire is one of my favorite songs of the last, like,
She,
yeah, decade.
reports because I once we were doing this draft, I was like, I wonder if she's gonna have a new album that I could draft. And it was like reports are that she said in like September she's back in the studio and she finished
Mm.
up her tour and all the things that she was doing. So should be coming out some point this year.
She
I think
also
it's gonna lean a more rock heavy rather than the pop. She's been kind of getting more into rock, doing a lot of festivals and things. So I'm interested to see where she
Interesting.
goes.
she
Hmm,
changed her whole, like, color palette a few months back, which I think is, like, one of the things that hints at it too, like,
Mhm.
everything
mhm.
had been purple for Guts, and now everything's,
Mm,
like, shifted over to red, so they think that that's, like, gonna be the new vibe for the new album, but that kind of has tipped people off too, I think.
Yeah.
interesting. I like it. It's a good gamble.
I
Yeah.
do appreciate Olivia so much, even though my niece loves her, and I'm like, you should not be listening to her music for like another
Nope.
10 years.
It is tough. You can find some clean versions because I mean, they're just, like drive actually, Tyler introduced me to her while ago when it
Of
was like, this
course he
girl
did.
was on some TV show or something. It was early.
Uh,
He
I
called it.
was
Mhm.
Yeah.
I have not watched her in TV shows, but I think I was on, like, Twitter following sports people, and sports people were like, "This Olivia Rodrigo girl, her music is great." I'm like, "Really?" And I checked it
Yeah.
out,
Mhm.
like, by the end of it, I was, like, in tears. No, kidding.
Yeah.
But I was like, "Man,
No.
no, she's great." And, I think I
Yeah.
started liking it ironically, and then just the irony just left
No.
it.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's just fantastic.
Tyler, Tyler, have you seen David Byrne's cover of Driver's License?
I did see
Cool.
it. It was interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, that doesn't
that's correct.
seem like the direction I would expect a cover to go, but okay. I like it.
I Yeah. David
Yeah.
Byrne's thinking about when he got his driver's license. Very, and I didn't even know they
Yeah.
had those back then.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Oh, man.
All right, Ellie, you're next.
Okay. So this is, like, kind of another reboot-ish, but, like, not actually. They're saying it's season 4, but I'm gonna go with the
Mm.
officially announced new season of Ted Lasso.
Mhm.
We are a Bill Lawrence family.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's the other show that you
Mhm.
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, has everybody taken a TV show?
No, I haven't yet.
Um,
Oh, you haven't
No.
taken one yet? All right. I
We'll
won't
hold
bring up
off.
the other Bill Lawrence show that we like then, but
Heard. Okay,
oh,
that's what
is
I
it
thought was
premiering? Am
being
I
talked
keeping
about.
you from watching it
no, we watched
Already
it
as
right
we
watched.
speak?
before.
Okay, okay. I do love that show. Um, yeah, okay, speak on it.
Um, I mean, I first off, I adore the show. Like,
Mhm.
it's just somehow hits you emotionally, but also is, like, the perfect comedy blend all at the same time.
Mhm.
Like, we did a rewatch of it over the holidays-ish, right before, I don't
Mhm.
know,
Right
sometime in the
before.
last couple months, right
Yeah.
before, um, and it just is so joyful to watch. It's
Yeah.
just such a well done show, so, I love Brett Goldstein. He
Mhm.
makes me giggle. I know he's not gonna be in the new season, so I think the
No,
biggest
he
thing
is.
is that I Oh, he
Yeah.
is?
I mean, he's here and there and everywhere. How is he not there?
Yeah,
I mean, that is fair. That is perfectly fair. I My understanding was it was just going to be Ted back in America coaching,
No,
and it's not going to
he's back with Richmond coaching their women's team.
That's not what I heard. Okay, I apparently know nothing then, but I'm still excited about it, obviously. Yeah, what? I thought that it was
I just read today
yeah, I
that
don't
the pretty much the whole cast is back. I did not see the actor who plays Nate, and I did not see the actor who
mm,
plays Jamie. But I saw everybody else.
mm.
Like Keely's back, Roy's back,
Wow,
Beard's back. Um,
okay.
yeah.
And
That's
I know that they were filming some in Kansas City. I mean, I was hoping it was gonna
interesting.
be like an NWSL team because I'm weird like that, but, yeah, they'll probably bring it back to Richmond. I don't know, we'll see, but yeah,
Okay.
the show's wonderful, and especially, like, when, hypothetically speaking, when the world feels like it's burning outside, it's a nice show to have on, so, yeah, I think it's gonna be sorely needed.
We love warm hug media.
Yes, yes.
It's about
Okay.
all I can tolerate after a day with middle schoolers anyway, so
Yeah.
I love that the guy who picked Street Fighter says he likes warm hug media.
Uh,
there's that.
yeah. Okay. And then it's coming back to no, then Jonathan, right?
Mhm.
Yep, yep. Okay.
All right, I remembered my show, mainly just because I went to go Google what TV shows are coming out in 2026, and I found the one that I was most interested in.
Okay.
And it's the Spider Noir series.
Ooh,
Um,
Add it on my
yeah,
list.
I'm
yeah.
gonna be pretty excited to dig into that. This is gonna be like that's my new appointment TV thing. Um, Tangentially related to this, this is like my third pick. So this is like 3A for me. Um, this year is like the 25th. It's 2026 that goes back to no, gosh. All right. So it's the 30th, I think, or 35th anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't like that.
Mm,
I choose not
that's
to put those numbers together. Anyway, um, so, like, it's a huge Sonic year. I watched the little trailer for it, and one of the things that's happening is that there is a new Sonic the Hedgehog podcast series, and it's a noir detective podcast series.
Noir Sonic.
Yes, and,
That
I am
doesn't
so excited to dig into this. I cannot even overstate how excited I am about
that's
this.
if I heard it, I wouldn't think Sonic would have, the moodiness and subtlety required for the noir genre, but okay.
I think
All
I
right.
think your pick should just be noir things for the next year.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
let's
Lean into
let's
it.
get Jurassic Noir. Let's get
Yeah.
all the noirs.
Yeah,
I
only
mean, you're
drinking
correct.
Pinot Noirs. Yeah, yeah.
Pinot Noir.
Yes. Oh,
Where Jacquard
okay.
Noir.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, I have my last 2. Um, ooh, I'm gonna attempt to draft this in music, and you're probably gonna tell me no. This was actually inspired a little bit by Ellie's kinda tech pick last year. But, for my music pick, I'm going to, draft the beautiful melodic sound of the AI bubble popping. Um, and specifically, that's my bold call is gonna be, OpenAI goes under because 'cause they're just burning an absurd amount of cash, and just all these quotes about these AI companies saying, like, "We can't afford to, pay artists the money for what we're stealing from them, then our business wouldn't work," as if that's an excuse. Um, and this has gotta be, like, a year or 2 or 3 early because I can't imagine we're gonna do the necessary legislative stuff, but this is wish casting the sound, and I'm just gonna listen to it on loop, of the AI bubble popping is my music pick.
So funny, very funny quote related to this. I just saw this headline very recently. Microsoft CEO warns that we must, quote, do something useful with AI or they'll lose social permission to burn electricity on it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Uh,
This isn't
yeah.
even remotely music,
What's
Tyler
more beautiful sound?
It
Tyler
is
was
a great
always
sound.
going to be the
but
one
I'm
to
gonna let you keep it
burst
just
your
so we could
AI
get here
bubble
a
on
year
that,
from now and
Spencer.
AI is even bigger than it is now, and we could just laugh at your pick a year from now.
Uh, and partially it's just it was either that or, like, Phoebe Bridgers might have an album coming out, whereas there's a
Mhm.
bunch of movies or excuse me, games and books that I wanna draft, so yeah,
Yeah.
that's my musical sound.
I mean, to
And
be
then
fair, your last year pick also wasn't actually like a specific
Yeah,
musical.
fair.
no.
It was
Yeah,
it was good.
conceptual.
So that's
That's
just
how
your
I
thing,
use that, Sean.
Spencer.
Yeah. Alright, and then from my miscellaneous, um, there's I think I'm gonna go, Witchbrook. So the studio of Stardew Valley, not the creator, but the studio behind it has this, like, cozy witch game, and this is one that might not actually come out. It's been delayed, like, a bunch of times, but if it does, it looks wonderful. Just this cozy, live in this wonderful town. It's got a little Kiki's Delivery Service kind of feel to it. Really cool pixel art. I think it was supposed to come out in December. Who knows? But yeah, Witchbrook looks lovely. That's gonna be my miscellaneous pick, and then I'm done. Yeah.
Dude, I'm so excited for Witchbrook.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
waiting for it for so long.
It's one of those where it's like that and GTA 6 in very different ways have been, like, in a year now for about 7 years. But, if they both come out, I'm gonna enjoy Witchbrook a lot more than GTA 6. So, yeah, that's mine. Alright, so then it's back to you, Jonathan.
All right, my miscellaneous is music related, but it's a live experience. Is that allowed?
I mean, I drafted the sound of the AI bubble popping, so I don't think I have any moral ground to veto it.
All right, so here we go. Last year, the Beths did a North American tour and they went through Asheville, which
Mm,
is 3 hours away. This year, they're coming to Cat's Cradle. I saw that and was very excited. In my email, I got a Spotify artist presale code, and I'm like, huh, I'll just do this one time because I could say, oh yeah, I got the artist presale code. And
mhm.
so I do that and I buy a ticket. 4 days later, I'm looking at the Cat's Cradle venue website and the show is already sold out. So I am very excited to see the Beths in person at Cat's Cradle in June, 6 months from now, and what is going to be a sold out show. And I am excited to go and have an amazing time.
Yeah, that's good. That's a great venue. I'm too old for it now. I, yeah, I only see concerts when it's like they've gotten old enough to play at, like, wine venues or something like that, you
One.
know? But, yeah, I
Till
don't wanna be in some crowd.
The
Yeah, yeah,
majority of the shows that I saw last year involved mosh pits, so
yeah.
that's definitely not gonna be a thing for you.
No, I'm
But
drafting personal space at
yeah.
concerts next year for the music category.
Yeah. For those who are not familiar with the Beths, they are a group from New Zealand. Very, very fun little soft rock group. Um, they've had some really good singles that came out recently, including the song Metal. That was their big single back in 2025. If you're interested in them, you should check them out.
Mm. I Now that you say that I think Flight of the Conchords is touring again next
Oh,
year,
yeah, I did
which
I do
now I
think
do
so.
wish that I drafted that and we had 2 New Zealand bands selected,
Hey,
which would have been
I'm pretty
wonderful.
sure they use AI in New Zealand too, so,
Yeah.
You're set up.
Oh, that's good, that's good. Alright, Ellie, your last pick.
Oh man. Okay. Um yeah. Okay. I'm gonna totally take us to a new land.
Mm,
So I'm gonna go with any announcement of any kind of wedding plans for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce because Swifties are just like like they just will always be on top of any possible anything that could relate to this and well her and now her wedding. It's going to be like mania if they make any
uh,
announcements about anything. And I am not a Swiftie, but because I follow sports and because I follow pop music, they are all over my feed all of
mm,
the time, and I try and, like, I'm like, "No, like, leave me alone," and it's just it seriously is wild. So anyway, I've already been seeing stuff that's like, "Ooh, like, maybe they're gonna do this, maybe they're gonna do that, blah, blah, blah," and I just think that it's gonna be a constant chatter.
mm, and the most dramatic way this could play out is if, like, she leaves him at the altar or something. This pick's gonna be golden then a year
Yeah.
from now when we reflect back.
I have 2 things to add. Number 1, one of my favorite office moments last year was, the day the engagement happened. Somebody came through, or I guess the day after, somebody came through and they were talking about it in the office, and they were like, "Oh, did you see that Taylor Swift got engaged?" And this person replied, "To who?" And I wish that was me so badly. So badly.
There's no way. Who? Well, we can talk off air. I have questions. Yeah.
Mm. Also, on the whole crossover thing, I don't know if you saw, but Jason Kelsey has been brought on for the coverage for the NHL Stadium Series game
Yeah,
in Tampa.
What?
for whatever
Yes.
reason.
Interesting.
That's
Does NBC have that too?
why?
ESPN has it.
Ah.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, well, I do remember on my work computer, I was in the middle of teaching a class and I had a little ding email thing go off. And so I kind of went over and took a look and I had a New York Times article notification. Taylor Swift is engaged to Travis Kelsey. And so I turn around and I look at my students and I go, Taylor Swift just got engaged. And some of them were like, what? But of course, there were some of them in the room that were like,
Yeah.
oh my God. So Tyler just really did not like it that I did that face was,
Do you
Uh,
understand that she got to be, like, one of the most powerful people on the planet in that moment?
mm,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah. You in that room.
She's also just had so many terrible relationships, so, for her to have one that has
Yeah.
It
seemingly
Yeah.
is going to go the
it has sparked a
distance.
lot of creative juices though, so there's a world out here where if
Ugh,
that
I don't like that you use those words.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if that was intentional or not. That's if so.
That album's a little gross.
I
Yeah.
I'm
It is
talking
not
I'm
A
subtle.
talking her
little
previous
descriptive.
relationships have
No, that's very
have led to
Her previous
a lot of
relationships,
inspiration,
yes.
if that's better. So, I
Better.
mean, I think,
Yeah.
Spencer's idea that she just leaves him at the altar might actually be what's best for the
Mm. It'd
music,
be a hell of an album following that, if so. Yeah.
or vice
Yeah.
versa.
I miss early Taylor, like, "You
Yeah.
belong with me." Um, "Someday I'll be living in a big ol' city and all you're gonna be is
She
mean."
went
Like,
Yeah,
so
that is a
good.
great
she went
line.
the
That
reverse
is
of
fun.
Spencer's music pick last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done. Well done. All right, Tyler, last
All right,
pick.
last pick.
What movie?
I go pretty mainstream on these when we do these. This is gonna be probably my least mainstream. And it's still
Mm.
I think a pretty well-known thing. I'm going Godzilla minus zero.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
The
yeah.
follow-up to the wonderful Godzilla minus one. Uh,
Oh,
that movie
man.
was
Yeah.
fantastic. I am not one to
Mhm.
go to a movie to, you know, read the subtitles the entire time, and I did not care the entire time. Well, we were there, Spencer. I went with you,
Mhm.
and
Yeah, I was bawling right
yeah,
next to you at a Godzilla movie. Who
yeah.
knew?
Special effects were phenomenal. The storytelling was
Oh, yeah.
incredible. I'm really looking
Yeah.
forward to seeing what they have in store for us this year. I'm really excited when I saw that announcement about a week ago.
Mm.
That
Yeah.
was one of the most, Minus One was one of the most important movies that I watched in 2023.
I'm we'll talk off air, but I'm fascinated to hear the rest of that list.
Yeah, important, that's an interesting adjective for
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it
That's a
was
good one.
phenomenal. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that one. A lot of great
Mm.
movies on my list here, but that was the one I had to go with.
Well, let's transition to that then. Let's, chat briefly before the video cuts off. What else was on our board that we wanted to yeah, what other
I'm
movies did
I'm
people
excited for
have
The
on the
Odyssey.
list? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
I'm hoping that Christopher Nolan could tell a linear story, but Um, I'm excited to see his take. I've always been a fan of, the Odyssey in general, so getting a real big IMAX epic take on it should be a lot of fun.
You see
Mm.
Travis Scott is in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that just ruined it.
On that topic, one of my other wild card things that I thought of was, one of our favorite phrases, "If Anne hath a will, Anne hath a way," just because she has such a big year coming up of, like it's like 5
And she's
movies
that.
this
She
year
has
that
The
are
Devil
Really?
Wears
that
Prada
she's in.
2,
Ooh,
2,
yeah.
yes.
um, and that's the end of my list. I don't know what the other ones are.
There's there's 3 more that I was seeing, I don't remember the
I've
names
heard
of all of
rumors
them.
about Princess
Interesting.
Diaries 3.
That is an
Hmm.
interesting thing, maybe on next year's list, who
Mm.
knows? Maybe that'll um,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
really proud
there's
of myself for picking so many approachable things this year.
yeah,
Um,
you're straight basic this
Yeah.
draft, John.
um, one of the things that didn't make it, this past weekend during the 24 hours of Daytona, there is a new, IMAX movie about endurance racing that through the magic of Reddit and the internet, this guy was able to work a world premiere to happen at the IMAX theater across the street from Daytona International Speedway.
Hmm.
This movie is titled To Die For with Roman numerals 2 and 4 for 24. It's 24 hours.
Mm.
But it debuted in Daytona, and it's going to be playing in New York and Boston, and then a nationwide release in February. And hopefully it'll play here because I would love to see it.
Oh,
True.
there you go. I don't know what else to say
It
there.
seems like a
That's
great marbles
yeah.
museum experience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Yes,
both
on the largest IMAX screen in the state.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Um, yeah, Social Reckoning, I'm intrigued by. Greta Gerwig doing Narnia. Yeah. Wuthering Heights,
Mm,
I have that
Spider-Man,
one on the
Avengers.
Yeah.
Wuthering
Yeah.
yes.
Heights has been seeing a lot of stuff about that one recently.
Yeah.
I saw a thing pop up today that Margot Robbie showed a screening of it to a bunch of her friends, and they were, like, drooling over
Yeah.
Jacob Elordi to a
Yeah.
point, like, it being uncontrollable, and it was,
I
like, scaring her.
yeah, I saw a quote that she was glad that he wasn't there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Any other movies people had down?
Mandalorian and Grogu,
Mm,
Yeah.
that one should be
right,
fun.
right.
Supergirl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Supergirl looks good.
Let's see. For me, another miscellaneous thing, Marathon, the new Bungie game is coming out in
Mm,
March. Very excited to see what they're gonna do with that.
yeah, I didn't have any other I feel like we're due for a new Zelda, probably a 2D, but who knows? I had a bunch of books. V. Schwab has, like, a golden age mystery. I really like her writing, Ending Writes Itself. TJ Klune, he always makes me bawl, his
Mm-hmm.
books. He's got a new book coming out, We Burn So Bright. Heather Fawcett has a book. She did the Emily Wilde books about a magical cat shelter, which is, that was tailor-made
Great.
for me. Yeah. Um, yeah, what else do people have down on their list?
I always
Mm-mm-mm.
gotta throw out a Broadway recommendation
Oh,
here.
yeah, yeah,
We're
yeah.
getting the first revival of Dreamgirls on Broadway. Um,
Mm,
Oh,
First time
phenomenal.
since the '80s, so really looking forward to that one coming this fall. Um, if you've not listened to the music or even seen the movie in 2006, it's phenomenal. So yeah,
yeah.
Bruno Mars is releasing his first album in, like, 7 years, I think.
Oh, interesting. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
he
Yeah,
always has some great stuff, so
yeah. And then what I think you were referring to earlier, but
yes,
Shrinking, I think premiered. Yeah, yeah, I love
just
that's
watched the
awesome.
first
Yeah,
episode. It
wonderful.
was
Bill Lawrence.
fantastic.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch that right when I get off here. Um, but yeah. All right. Anything else people want to say about stuff coming out in 2026 before we wrap up?
I hope my list was better than last year's.
Okay. Good note to end on. So yeah, Tyler, Ellie, Jonathan, thank you about talking about hopefully good art with me tonight.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Take care,
Right.
everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.